Go.
What is a chemical change? A chemical change occurs when a chemical reacts with another chemical to create a new substance and hence cannot be undone.
What is a physical change? A physical change concerns energy transfer and states of matter. Since a new substance is not created, it can be undone. This is the main difference between a chemical and a physical change.
What is oxidization? Oxidization occurs when a substance loses electrons due to the air it is exposed to. It can be classified as a chemical change as a new substance is created. An example of this is copper oxide. When copper is exposed to oxidation, since a new substance is created, it cannot be reversed.
An example of chemical change would be the fireworks near the end of the day, as they are filled with flash powder. When the fireworks are activated, the flash powder is set alight, causing it to change into carbon dioxide and light. This is chemical change, as it is changed into another substance and is irreversible. If you try to put carbon dioxide and light together, it is impossible to recreate the firework.
An example of physical change would be the making of ice cones that are eaten during the day as they are made of frozen water. When the water is subjected to a certain temperature, the water freezes, changing the state of matter from liquid to solid. This is a physical change as it doesn't create a new substance and as it concerns the states of matter and energy. Also, as it is reversible, if you subject the frozen water to a higher temperature, you can melt it to become liquid once again.
An example of chemical change is the process of photosynthesis. This process occurs in plants that will be growing around the place where the fair is held. The photosynthesis process involves the conversion of carbon dioxide and water, using energy to form glucose and oxygen dioxide. This would be classified as a chemical change as it cannot be reversed, hence it is changed into another substance, as if you try to put together glucose and oxygen dioxide, you will not be able to create carbon dioxide and water.
Another example of chemical change would be the heating of popcorn kernels to make popcorn, as it creates a new substance and cannot be reversed. When popcorn kernels are heated at a certain temperature, the liquid inside the popcorn kernel turns to steam, causing a series of actions which lead to a starchy part of the popcorn kernel exploding and turning it inside out, creating the fluffy popcorn piece we all know and love.
Another example of chemical change is the half-eaten apple left on the street. It's turning brown as the flesh is exposed to the oxidization. The oxygen molecules in the air draw the electrons out of the flesh of the apple, causing it to change its color, hence also changing the composition of the flesh. This is chemical change, as it isn't possible to change the color of the flesh back to the original color, as you can't restore the electrons lost during exposure. The flesh is changed into another substance, and given the reason mentioned earlier, it cannot be undone.
Another example of physical change would be the ripping of wrapping paper as people get out their toys. Your kinetic energy causes stress on the paper, which causes the particles within the paper to separate. This would be an example of a physical change, as it concerns energy and state of matter, and also as it doesn't create a new substance when you transfer your kinetic energy onto the paper. It causes stress on the paper and causes the particles to tear away, altering the paper. Also, it doesn't create a new substance when the paper is torn.
Another example of physical change is the crushing of the discarded bottle. This would be classified as a physical change as it concerns states of matter and energy, and also as it can be reversed by applying more energy to reshape it. When the bottle is stepped on, you're transferring your energy to change the appearance of the bottle. This doesn't create a new substance, which is another reason why this is a physical change.
Final example of chemical change would be the burning of wood for the wood stove that is in use in the pizza stall. This would be classified as chemical change as it cannot be reversed, as it creates a new substance. When the wood is subjected to a certain temperature, the wood burns and it creates carbon dioxide and heat energy amongst other things. When you try to put together the after products of burning wood, you cannot get the wood back to its original state. And
An example of physical change would be the mowing of the lawn the day before it begins. This would be classified as a physical change, as it concerns the state of matter and concerns energy. As the motor of the mower spins, the blade is cutting the blades of the grass. Hence, a new substance is not created. Over time, the grass will grow back, and hence it is.
Stephenson Hudson.
Jeffrey Portillo.
Brendan D'Souza.
Let's show